Yo, what is up all you beasts and legends out there? I am bringing you a story time video, guys. I have not done one of these in so long. So long. It's been like since my old channel since I did a story time video. But anyways, I had to come out to my car to do this commentary because people are inconsiderate as fuck when you're trying to do a commentary. We're not going to get into all that though. So this is the story of when I got kicked out of school. I mean, I've been suspended a shit ton of times back in high school, and I was always like kicked out of school and had to stay at home. But this was the time that I actually literally got kicked out of school. Like, they literally just said, "Get the fuck out," pretty much. So the backstory to this is I've been smoking cigarettes since I was like 15, 16 years old. For all you kids out there that are listening, don't fucking smoke cigarettes because you're stupid if you do. It doesn't make you look cool, none of that shit. It's just gonna make your fucking life worse, you know, in the long run. So don't fucking smoke cigarettes because you're an idiot if you do it. You can call me an idiot too for smoking. So I'm cool with that. I know I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done it. Got addicted to it. Look what it did. Okay, so anyways, I remember this story really well because it was one of the like turning points almost in my life, to be honest. But one of my friends, he goes up to me at school one day and he's like, "Yo, dude, can you get me a can of dip?" And I was like, I don't know. I mean, you give me the money, I'll see what I can do. My mom was cool as fuck. She would buy me like cigarettes and alcohol. Like, it didn't really matter. My mom was just cool as fuck like that. I mean, most of your parents probably aren't that cool, but hey, you know, you get what you're dealt. But anyways, my mom was cool as fuck like that. So I went to get those cans of dip that morning, or my mom got the cans for us. And I get to school, I give my homeboy his can, and I got my can. We got those pouches too, because I'm not into that fucking dip that's like all fucking cut up and shit. Like, that shit's nasty as fuck. So like with the pouches, like, you can just toss them bitches in and get your little nicotine fix or whatever. But anyways, I get to school, and what we did is to put up our dip cans, there was this bathroom that was off to the side of the school that not a lot of people seem to go to. So I was like, fuck it, we'll just put our cans in there, put them on top of the stall, like on the door, the walls of the stalls where people would go, like where people would take a shit at. So I put the can up there, and then my homeboy put his can on the other side, and everything was cool. I mean, we went to class, and then at lunchtime we went to go get our cans of dip, and we popped a pouch in during lunch just to get our little nicotine fix, because after lunch you only had like 2 classes to go and then you were good and you're out of school. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go get my can, fucking pop a dip in, and then shit, I'm straight. So I fucked up whenever I did this. I put the dip in my mouth, was walking around for a while, everything was fine, and I was gonna go take the can and put it back in the bathroom until we got out of school. And then it was pretty much like on the way to the bus, because I've always taken the bus to the house or to school. And I went to the bathroom and I was like, you know, I don't really want to put my can in there because I don't want to take the chance of anybody taking it, because a lot of other people were starting to do it too. And I was like, yeah, I don't want somebody to steal my shit because I just paid like whatever amount of money for it. But anyways, I put the can in my backpack, and I thought I would be a little asshole and fucking have my dip in my mouth as I'm walking past the vice principal of the school, thinking I'm cool as fuck. Like, yo, look, bitch, I got a dip in my mouth. What the fuck you gonna do? That was where I fucked up. That was a bad decision. I ended up going to class, and I was only in class for about, I'd say, 5 minutes or so. And all of a sudden I look at the door, and there's my damn vice principal standing there staring at me, giving me the little finger to come here. And I'm like, oh fuck, I'm screwed. I knew that it had to be because of the dip, because I know I hadn't done shit that day to get sent to the principal's office. So I was like, oh fuck, he knows that I have the fucking dip. And I'm like, damn, I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do here. I thought about, like, I could take the can and toss it to like somebody in my class that I knew, or I could like throw it in the trash or some bullshit. But he was just standing at the door staring at me the whole time, so I knew that he knew that I had it on me and there was no way I was going to get rid of it, and I was fucked either way. So I ended up going to the principal's office. They got the liaison officer, the police officer, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I know most schools nowadays have, well, most high schools nowadays have cops for drug deals and people fighting and shit. So liaison officers in there, vice principal, principal. I'm like, damn, I done fucked up now. So I'm in the principal's office. He goes, empty out your pockets, take off your shoes, take off your socks, and empty your backpack. So I started emptying my fucking my pants. I emptied my pockets, took off my shoes, took off my socks, and then we got to the backpack, and I was like, I ain't emptying this bitch out. I mean, this is the way I felt. That's how I felt at the time. I didn't want to fucking empty my backpack because I knew I was fucked either way. So they were like, okay, well, we'll do it for you. So they ended up pouring out my backpack, and there goes the can of dip on the fucking vice principal's desk. And I get fucking suspended for it, and they kicked me out of school because I had so many other incidents before that they had to kick me out. They didn't really have a lot of other choices. I was like begging them to keep me in school because I didn't want to get kicked out of high school. But they had no other choice. They ran out of options. I mean, they could either expel me or send me to an alternative school. So I said, fuck that, send me to the alternative school. I ain't trying to be expelled because then I'm going to get sent to juvenile for not being in school because there's like some type of law where if you don't go to school for a certain amount of days, you get a truancy, but whatever. So I ended up going to the alternative school, and it actually worked out better for me in the long run because at alternative school I could do all my work on the computer. I didn't have to be in class and fucking learn shit that I already felt that I knew anyways, because I always felt like I was smarter than the damn teachers. That's why I was a smart ass to them all the time. Now that probably wasn't true, but I just felt that way. That's how I felt. So I was like, fuck it. Did my work on the computer. It was so easy to do your work on the computer because you could just be a dickhead and search shit up on Internet Explorer and find all the answers, which those dumbasses didn't really figure out until after I had graduated. So I ended up graduating early as fuck, and I got to go to college early as fuck, and it worked out for the better in all honesty. So anyways, the moral of this story is don't be a fucking idiot, kids, and take your tobacco to school, or don't fucking do tobacco, period. It's just dumb. Fucking go sell some weed at school or something. No, don't fucking do that. I'm just fucking with y'all. Don't do that shit. But anyways, I will catch you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this story. Peace.
We said, baby, the God. That's right. V, I had to. Yeah. Money on my mind, money on my mental. Super soaker with a nigga like a swimsuit. I think they sippin' on that, I can fuck with him juice. Test me if you want a bad man, I knock a limb loose. I ain't never scared, I'm protected everywhere.